Welcome to this collection of short audio stories where we take you on a journey through different worlds, emotions, and adventures. In just a few minutes, you'll immerse yourself in captivating tales that spark your imagination, make your heart beat faster, and evoke laughter or tears. Whether you're seeking a moment of relaxation, a quick escape from the daily routine, or simply a listening ear, these stories are here to enchant and entertain you. So lean back, close your eyes, and let yourself be carried away by the magic of spoken words. Are you ready? Great. Let's begin. The Luring Light. Deep in the night, in a tranquil coastal town named Haven, fisherman Caleb sat on his small fishing boat. He was accustomed to the darkness and the sounds of the waves lapping against the hull. But this night was different. A strange, soft light shone on the horizon, a light he had never seen before. Caleb stared fascinated at the light, which seemed to dance and play on the water's surface. The light was hypnotic, as if inviting him to follow. His curiosity overcame his restraint, and he decided to pursue the mysterious light, as if it were a call he couldn't resist. As he continued to row, Caleb noticed the light moving farther away from the coast. The sea grew deeper, and the water began to appear darker and more impenetrable. An uncomfortable, prickling sensation crept up Caleb's neck, but he ignored it and kept following the light. The farther he rowed, the more the surroundings began to change. The sounds of the waves and the wind faded, replaced by a chilling silence. After a while the light still seemed out of reach, Caleb began to perceive strange forms beneath the water's surface. Shadows of creatures he couldn't recognize moved ominously in the depths. His heart raced as he realized he wasn't alone. The light wasn't his sole companion on this journey. Suddenly, an enormous shadow emerged from beneath his boat. A gigantic, unknown creature seemed to rise from the depths, its scales reflecting the light in an unnatural manner. Caleb gripped his oars tightly as his boat shook from the force of the surfacing monster. In an instant of pure horror, Caleb locked eyes with the creature. They were deep and filled with an unfathomable intelligence, yet also exuded a cold chill that seemed to pierce his soul. He sensed the presence of something ancient and malevolent, something that didn't belong in the world of the living. These unfamiliar beings seemed to gather around him, their dark presence pressing down on his mind. Caleb desperately tried to paddle back to safer waters, but it was as if the forces of the depths held him, pulling him down into a world where he didn't belong. Ultimately, Caleb managed to free the boat from the grasp of the unknown entities with all his might. Back on the shore, breathless and soaked in fear, he looked at the horizon where the light had once gleamed. It had vanished, as if it had never existed. Caleb realized he had escaped a fate worse than death, a fate that would have dragged him into the abyss. Since that night, Caleb has never had the same look in his eyes. He tells the story to anyone willing to listen, as a warning to those who might be enticed by the strange lights that rise from the depths of the sea at night. For in those dark depths, unknown creatures await, ready to unveil their terrifying adventures to those who are too curious to resist. Thank you for listening to this short story. We hope you enjoyed it and that it provided a brief escape from your daily routine. If you'd like to hear more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of this story and which stories you'd like to hear in the future. Thank you for your support, and until next time.